Hello and welcome to my awesome health journey. I am Brett Dupree and I am back at it, back on the saddle. This week has been a good week in the sense of getting back to where I feel I was before being out. Being out for 2 weeks sucks. Just not being able to work out because feeling sick and letting my body heals. And it's weird because it's like I don't really like working out. I'm not one of those people like, woo, working out, that's awesome. I'm one of those people who's like, woo, working out, that's awesome for what it does for me. And missing those 2 weeks, I just have to think to myself, when I feel well, I'll work out. When I feel well, I work out. So I don't use those 2 weeks to, uh, you know, not work out. I mean, in the past, during my entire past, I have let getting sick derail me for like a month or two before getting back because it gets out of my routine. And it's because I believe in the law of inertia. An object in motion stays in motion, an object at rest stays at rest. And I think there's like a mental inertia happening that if you allow yourself to get into routine and work out and think of yourself as work out, it's easier to keep on working out than it is to get yourself back into working out. So during that 2 weeks, I wasn't thinking of myself as taking a break. I was thinking of like, I would work out today, but I'm too sick. And I was still thinking of it as workout days. And because I have to keep that mindset going, that mindset, if I don't, I'm going to stop. And I just base that on who I am and my past and my past actions. But this week was getting back at it after I worked out Friday and Saturday last week. And those 2 days were like, my heart rate was so high. Then on Monday and Tuesday of this week, my heart rate was more aligned with what I was. Plus, my ankle feels better, which is super cool. My Tuesday workout was one that I was really happy with, especially with my ankle feeling better. My Friday workout wasn't the best, but that's because I was in a bad emotional place. It's kind of weird in life how like you cannot think of somebody for like 3 years and you learn that they died, and that bums you out. And it was just somebody at my job who I helped start a Toastmaster club with. I learned that he passed, and I'm like, man, that guy was a really cool guy. So my Friday workout was me just doing the best I can with kind of holding that sadness, especially since I worked out later in that day because at 1 p.m. was a service at my job. Like, coworkers and people who knew him were just invited to speak on him, and I was like, I want to be there because even though we haven't talked, I've been a Toastmaster for a while, I still wanted to say something nice about him to my friends and listen about good things. And he was a cool guy, and it really bummed me out learning of his passing. So my Friday workout was just me recognizing the fact that I'm not going to be emotionally that up for that workout, and I wasn't. My Saturday workout was better, and I'm feeling like next week I will be able to uh, not restart, but start on being where I was before that, and hopefully build up and finally hit my February goal in May of a month of 3.1 miles per hour on average. It's been tough. I think February has been my highest. My March and April, I think, are both lower than February due to injuries and sickness and stuff. Sorry about that. That's what happens when you don't cut. But yeah, for the most part, I'm happy with where I am. I'm happy to go back in the saddle on Monday and to continue to, do my best because that's all I can do. I decided to do a weight goal. My goal is to be in the 360s by July, so I'm hoping that is the case. I will weigh myself in July. It'd be nice to be in the 360s. Yeah, so that's my goal. Hopefully I hit it. Anyways, thank you for listening. Appreciate all your support. I love you for who you are, and as always, you're worthy.